I spent my entire weekend hysterically crying, and the only reason I'm going to talk about what I'm about to talk about is because the problem is almost resolved. If you started your own business, what's the biggest problem you ever faced and how did you overcome it? I have a fine jewelry business where I do limited drops on products I wear every single day. And a month and a half ago, Shopify reached out to me telling me they could no longer process my payments because the price point is higher than, let's say, a skincare line. So I had to find a new payment processor. It set up a new processor and I thought it was working fine. Test receipts showed that it was working. And then come Friday, I had a client who ordered a piece of jewelry from me who insisted on Venmoing me because she kept not seeing the charge come up on her credit card. I told her not to worry. She kept asking me why the charge wasn't coming through. I told her the Shopify said it was processed and I did receive the money. So there was nothing to worry about. She ended up going on her own and Venmoing me the price of the piece. At this point, it had been like a week or two since she ordered. Then my bank account reflected that literally no payments had been made for a very long time. I called the credit card processor company and they told me that not only did I sign up for the wrong credit card processor, I was also only up to step one in setting it up. Not that that mattered because I set up the completely wrong one anyway. I want you to keep in mind, I had shipped 11 orders at the time I realized that this processor was not working. I was unintentionally being Oprah Winfrey, doling out free jewelry to everyone in Sightbeast. If I was shipping out mascara and 11 people got free mascara, it would be fine. But these pieces are really freaking expensive to me. I just lost a lot of money. I had no idea how I was gonna fix this. Decided the only way to do it was to kind of go through QuickBooks and like kindly email people asking for money. That alone is one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. I don't want to feel like I'm an incompetent business person. And I feel like that's how you lose customers, is when they think that you're incompetent. Offered every single person a discount on their current order and every single person a discount on their future order. I mean, I literally pray to God they ever order again. Basically, I lost a ton of money and I was ashamed of myself. And who's to say that they were even going to answer my email? Like, they don't have to. They already received the item. This part I might start crying during, but I'm wearing mascara, so I'm not going to. So I started emailing everyone, asking them to reprocess their payment. So slowly, I started getting payments back for the pieces that I already shipped. I don't know what kind of magical community we fostered here, but I'm already almost paid back for every single thing. The speed at which they responded was insane. The compassion in the tone of every email, like I'm gonna start crying. At the end of the day, every business has bumps in the road. Overcoming those bumps is unfortunately just part of being a business owner. This weekend, I cried enough to fill a fountain, but so thankfully I learned that this jewelry community is loving and compassionate and empathetic and all of the good things. I'm just so embarrassed. If you started your own business, what is the hardest thing you've ever been through and how'd you overcome it?